All right, guys, we're taking a look at the Keystone Sporting Arms 722 chassis system. I'm going to shoot a little bit for you today. This is their repeater with a heavy-ish barrel, threaded 1/2x28. We're wearing an OSS Rad 22 on here, very quiet suppressor. We're going to take out some stuff at 50 yards. We're running some Lapua Center X ammunition. I think you can see where this is going. It'll be a lot of fun here. We'll talk a little bit more as we go. I'm going to take out the sidewalk chalk first, the spray chalk. All right, now some normal chalk here. We got one laying down next to it there. Let's see if we can hit it. Right over the top. Oh man, that sidewalk chalk, it just looks so neat when it comes apart. It's such a great reactive target. You cannot ask for a better reactive target than that. So cool. 7-shot magazine, okay? Oh, this little spoon bolt, that's neat. All right, let's take out our other sidewalk chalk, the spray bottle. Just for fun, we got the base of it towards us here. These things look neat. Here we go. Neat stuff. Uh-oh, little stovepipe there. Let's see. Ooh, almost shot the camera. I was moving kind of quick and noticed the camera down there. That might not end well. All right. Look, I'm telling you right now, for the money, if you want something fun to shoot with a 22, sidewalk chalk is great. I think that entire pack cost me literally maybe $3 or $4 or something like that. That is such a reactive target. A lot of fun for the kids or anybody that wants to shoot a reactive target. You can't go wrong with chalk. We've been out shooting this rifle a bit, and look, Chad was cutting some groups earlier out of this rifle that were just outstanding, absolutely ridiculous, okay? And like I said, we're running the OSS Rad 22 on the front of this thing, so it's sounding great. You guys are probably familiar with the 722 from Keystone. This particular rifle is really meant to be a precision rifle. You guys might remember a few of the others that we've done in the past. This particular one utilizes an alloy chassis system. We got a mil-spec buffer on the back. You can obviously see the lineage that this chassis system is meant to adhere to. You know, you have the stock on here, but of course you can put any mil-spec hanger you want on it. You can run any type of grip you want. We're just running a standard M16 style grip on it. But a really neat little rifle. This one has a 16.5-inch barrel. Again, threaded 1/2x28. The bolt throws pretty smooth on it. We did get a couple of minor little failures to extract there, but I think that might have just been the way I was pulling on the bolt. I might not have pulled it back all the way a few times. Not bad. The safety's located on the right side of the action here. Rear for safe, forward for fire. And it's just a really cool take on this style of rifle for them. And it's awesome that it's a repeater too. I know a lot of folks really enjoy the crickets and everything that they make. You guys may not be familiar with Keystone, but you know that they make the crickets. I know you guys have seen a lot of the little single shot rifles. You know, you open it up, put a single shot in, close it, you know, and you have the little cocking piece you have to pull back to cock it, and then you fire a single shot. They're known primarily for their single shot rifles, but they do have repeaters as well. I'm gonna load up some more Center X and we'll do a little bit more shooting here in a moment. Let's look at some of these groups. So let's see, we are running a Leupold Mark IV that's in a LaRue SPR mount. This is just a Mark IV that I pulled off of another rifle just to put on here. This does have a Picatinny rail attached to the receiver with a good bit of area there to put your favorite optic on if you wish. Let's see. Now, running the OSS suppressor on there with the Center X, Chad was able to print a 0.158 inch group at 50 yards. So that's literally just about one hole accuracy. That was one of the best groups that he posted. The average group size using the Center X was 0.394 inches. So really, really stellar accuracy out of this little guy. Okay, out of the ammunition that we tested, we did the LaRue Center X and we also tested some of the CCI Standard Velocity, which I had the box. Let's see, Standard Velocity. This is CCI lead nose that's running 1070 and that's a 40 grain target load. Relatively, you know, average 22 round that we wanted to use there. The average accuracy on that at 50 yards was 0.543 inches. Quite exceptional, with the smallest group being a 0.506 inch group. I actually tested this rifle. I shot a couple of groups myself. Normally on the channel here, Chad generally collects most of the data. We like to let Chad shoot because it keeps everything consistent in terms of the data that we collect. If the same shooter shoots all the groups, collects chronograph data, collects sound metering data, all of those things, we try to strive to keep all of that the same. But just for fun, because I wanted to kind of get my way around this rifle, I decided to shoot a couple of groups with it. My smallest group was 0.534 inches, which is relatively in line with the accuracy that Chad was getting out of the rifle as well with the CCI Standard Velocity. I didn't group it with the Center X. All right, so there's your accuracy department. It's quite good. We are going to shoot this out to 100 yards. Earlier we were doing a bit of grouping at 100 and it was doing quite well even with a bit of brisk wind. The trigger on this rifle, certainly not bad. Price wise and configuration wise, I would really put this rifle probably in tune with some of the CZs and some of the Ruger offerings. I mean, definitely not like a low end gun but not a super high end gun. This is kind of somewhere in the middle with features and compatibility and everything like that. You know, there'll probably wind up being some more options available. You know, they're always expanding their line and this is really just sort of an expansion on the existing line in a way, but it really is a cool rifle. I'm going to load up a few more mags and we'll shoot at some other cool stuff. We've got some fun little tricky shots we're going to try to make, so let's do that. All right guys, we're going to try some 50-yard peep sniping. See how this goes. I've got 14 peeps and hopefully 14 reasons why they're in the wrong place right now. Let's see what we got. Those poor little peeps, what do they do to anybody? I got him. He just, he didn't move, but I hit him right in the head, looks like. I got one down there, looks like a little glob, like he's melted a little bit. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh yeah. Magazine change, all right. Let's see. A piece of chalk hide mech there, that's one of my targets. Okay, a yellow piece of chalk right there. Mr. Peep sitting down there in the middle. Another chalk. All right, one last peep sitting up there on his little perch. See if we can hit him. Oh wait, I can't count, I got extra round. All right, we'll take out the little peep down there. There he is. That's how it's done. Very cool. I think it's safe to say at 50 yards, this thing delivers the goods. Getting some really, really just stupid good accuracy out of this thing. We're gonna go ahead and try our egg shot again. This is a shot that we like to do all the time, especially with air guns and rim fires. We're gonna take a bunch of eggs and mount them in a row, and we're gonna try to get a shot through the eggs. And this thing's really accurate. I think we're gonna be able to accomplish that. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, guys, hopefully this will be an extraordinary shot. I'll just shut up and shoot now. How about that? Okay, row of eggs. 722. And we're gonna go ahead and just stick with the Lapua Center X. And we're gonna go right through these eggs here. Yeah, when you get a good solid hit on those eggs, it really just makes a really awesome sound. So, okay, so Chad shot some 100-yard groups out of this rifle earlier. We were actually really surprised at how tight the groups were for 100 yards. We had a little bit of wind blowing, but the average group size was 1.198 inches at 100 yards, and that's with Center X ammunition. Definitely not a bad group there. Let's see. The smallest group was 1.091, with the largest group being 1.306 inches. Pretty good accuracy for 100 yards, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a little bit here at 100. I've got a few rounds of Center X, and we've got the gopher target down there. I'll probably kind of, make sure my drop is good on him. And then we've got some soda cans down there, and they're the little half-size ones, I believe. So a little bit challenging of a target to hit. Let's give this a try. Little rifle's just shooting so good. This has been such an easy video to make because when guns are accurate, it's always fun. So, all right, I'm gonna zone in on the gopher target, see if we can go for some cranium shots. You spotting back there, Matthew? Yep. Okay, can you see him at 100? I'm gonna try to dome him at 100 for starters. (10-4). Okay. Oh, a piece of spalling hit the soda. Okay, all right, well, we're gonna take out a soda. I think we're good here. The projectiles are moving so slow, it just kind of like, the can just kind of just fizzes out. Cool. Oh yeah, that was a good solid hit. Oh yeah. All right, one last round. I could do this all day. I may have to. All right, 7 more rounds. I'm gonna just shoot maybe a loose group on that gopher's head. I'm just gonna put all 7 shots on the cranium on the gopher there. Man, you know, I don't think you can ask for better accuracy than that, man. Woo! I don't know, that group that I shot on the gopher's head might be maybe a tiny bit better or maybe just as good as Chad's groups out of the Center X there at 100. I'm pleased as punch. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. We always like to try to show these little rifles off in a fun and entertaining light. We really hope that you had some fun with us here today. Definitely want to take a moment to thank all of our Patreon supporters, all of you who purchase man cans. If you purchase shirts or merchandise over on the website, all those funds go right back into supporting the channel, and we thank you guys so very much for your patronage and your support. Thanks for watching today. We have many more videos on the way. Make sure you subscribed, click that notification bell, make sure you're getting our videos, guys. We have many more things on the way, and we do lots of other stuff other than this too. We have gun gripes that we do, firearms facts, we have reloading and gunsmithing videos, all kinds of content we're doing here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time.